Hey everybody, what's going on? This is another episode of Meet the Trainers. And as I say every year, I get to fangirl a little bit over one of my favorites. Look at her blushing. You knew I was going to say that. I always say it because it's true. There is only one Luann Hamlin, and I am super glad to have you back for TACCon again. Thank you so much for joining us. For everybody who has missed out on all of your wonder and magnificence, please introduce yourself.
My name's Luann Hamblin. I'm a retired police officer out of the state of Michigan. I did the job for 22 years and I've been operating my business, Luca Tactical Training, now going on 27 years. So 32 years of teaching and owning my own business for 27. So I'm very proud of that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we are proud to have you bringing all of that talent and expertise to TACCon. And you bring yourself, all of your knowledge, all of your teaching skill, and a whole bunch of amusement park type toys and goodies because your class, and it is one of the favorites of TACCon, but your class has a whole lot going on. It is responding to the active shooter, and it's not just any old active shooter class. You really do have a lot of stuff built in that to make it realistic and to really put the skills that we learn in context. Tell us a little bit about your live fire block.
Sure. Well, I'm not a competition shooter, so if that's something that people are interested in, there's plenty of people there to help people through that process. I'm not one of them. My experiences come again from law enforcement. I have a tactical background and research over the years, training police cyclists, school resource officers, also people of uh, church community security. So. Um, these drills that we've put together, two of those are actual case study incidents that we've converted into training. And the third drill that people seem to enjoy the most is working through chaos and complexity type problems where you don't necessarily have a clear front stop. People are in the way. There's a lot of literally moving parts. And so that seems to be a crowd pleaser. So there's a little something for everybody. It's not necessarily a basic class, but if people have sound fundamentals, then they would enjoy a class like this.
Absolutely. And if you don't feel comfortable taking the class because maybe you're newer or there's a whole lot of complexity that maybe you don't feel comfortable with, I would strongly suggest if your schedule allows to at least go and watch Luann's class because you'll get a lot out of seeing how she puts together the drills and also, frankly, how she manages so many moving parts. There's a lot to learn from that, both from the students and from the master instructor, Luann Hamblin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How can folks learn more about you and Luca Tactical?
They can go to our website. It's really a snapshot of the types of things that we can do for non-law enforcement. I have a master's degree in instructional design and human performance technology, so we can customize just about anything that a shooter would want or a facility could handle. So you mentioned I bring a whole trailer full of things, and it's just a whole lot of fun to see what people can do, especially shooting those types of drills that they've never had the opportunity to shoot before because of the targetry systems that we bring. So a lot of fun. They can go to lucatactical.com. They can check us out on our social media, Facebook. We also have Building Warrior Women as a platform, and we're on Instagram as well.
And I have the t-shirt, and I'm very proud of it.
Awesome.
I'm glad you mentioned your instructional design training because I just want to shout out all of the trainers out there who actually have formal training in how to teach because teaching really is a different discipline than doing, regardless of what discipline you're teaching. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that expertise with the firearms world and the self-defense world. We're lucky to have you, and I can't wait to see you in Dallas.
Likewise.